Hi, hello everyone. A blessed afternoon again. It's the thriving time of the year, and Decaf Coffee Republic brings you Brewing Live Season 7. All right, for this month of March. Let's connect with the Digital Pulse today. All right, and as I continue, Brewing Live is a community service of Decaf Coffee Republic, and we are now on the seventh month, as stated earlier, and it is about serving our digital space. All right. And in this moment, all right, our heart as an organization is to really fill your digital cup with the great stuff that matters and ignite really your space with opportunities for impact, income, and influence. All right. And as we continue, so that everyone can really experience transformation in different areas of their life and even your life through the platform of life coaching. And for this season, we are feeling the digital pulse and feeling the world with what can truly help you thrive in a new decade. The picture that you're seeing right now is Digap Coffee Republic is a coaching hub and the home of certified life coaches where inspiration begins and transformation happens through the platform of life coaching. Our physical space again is located in Pioneer Center compound along Pioneer Road, corner, Brixton, Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. Our hub is open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily for dine-in, pick-up, and delivery, all right, of your premium drinks and nutritious food plant-based meal. Ayan, is also available to help you fit and healthy, especially during the time of pandemic. Ako personally, I do order some of this food, itong plant-based meal na to. Sobrang marami siyang choices, marami siyang food selection, and now they are growing and they are serving more. And also for your coaching needs, we do offer coaching service on demand 24 by 7. Just connect with Coach Rizal through 0917 586-1661 any time of the day and any day of the week. You may also visit our coaching hub and have your complimentary coaching session even without your appointment. By the way, mind you that every person in that space in Daycap is a certified life coach, even the one serving your food. And so thank you again for joining me today. Please do tag a friend and let's be a blessing. And also you can comment their names down below, and even if you want to share this link to your timeline, FB group, and FB page so that we can stay connected and help transform many lives. All right, one day, katulad nga ng lagi namin sinasabi, at least one life at a day. All right, if you are new also in this FB page, please like and follow so that you can be notified by our future live in streaming. All right. Again, Decap Brewing Live is in partnership with Coach A Coaching Club. Ayan, nakikita nyo ngayon sa screen nyo. This is a really a premier club for coaches and entrepreneurs. Our mission as a club members is to create a massive impact by turning what? By turning our talents into income and influencing the people in our chosen domain and territory through the platform of course, life coaching. This is us giving back to humanity, to the things we learn inside the club. So nakikita nyo, I am part of the this coaching club batch 1. So I'm really excited to share this opportunity as well to everyone who are really wanting to understand and practice more of their talents and turn it into an income by creating a massive impact and influence to their chosen space. All right. Again, all you have to do is connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to know more about how can you be part of Coach A Coaching Club and benefit from this learning opportunity with, of course, our dear Master Coach A. And for today's topic, I will share to you, all right, and share to you this one. True love, do extra. 3 tips to do extra with your loved ones during the digital space. And it is important for us to really understand that we have our connection in terms of doing extra because we are abiding with love and guidance. So again, we invite you as well to begin to be intentionally learn from this episode and earn wisdom, of course, strategies and techniques as you give generously to the advancement of life coaching and support fellow change agents like me and like you if you're watching this in the practice of our profession. For your love gift, you may click the PayPal that's shown below or in this page, or you can even ask, comment it down below if you need that particular link. All right. You may also give through the bank transfer, GCash, or Paymaya. Giving is earning. The opportunity is really to be blessed and to be a channel of God's blessing. So I am inviting you to say yes to the privilege of doing so. All right. And giving and honor is giving what is really due to the person. All right? And remember, giving is a lifestyle. Kaya nga mostly sinasabi natin, we are really a cheerful giver at times. Okay? Thank you so much for your generous heart. Again, all you have to do, if you have more question at this specific time, all you have to do is connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661. If you do wish to be a blessing in a special way and to connect with her. And as I continue, because we're talking about giving not just for monetary investment or for sharing, there is nothing extra, really, when we do it out of love. Let us be that blessing. All you have to do is capture a moment here in this live and put in pack my bag moment, Decap Brewing Life, of course, and hashtag blessed to bless. Pack my bag moment for everyone's information. Maybe this is the first time that you're hearing it. Pack my bag moment is that when in a certain part of presentation you have captured something that you are longing or hoping or wishing to hear, and you can say to yourself that, yeah, I'm done. I can go home. I can go pack my bags, and I will. This is what I've pictured in my head. This is what I need as of the moment. So again, if you are that person and you want to really bless, doing it by using our hashtag, especially the one that I've gave below. All right. And who am I and what do I do? For maybe this is the first time that you're viewing this under Coach Ed. So let me introduce to you again myself. I am Ed Kimuel Ramos, a husband to my dear wife Rachel Joy, and a dada or a daddy to my beloved son, which is turning 4 months today exactly. Elijah Andres, who he is born in November 16, so last year. And I am a servant of God's ministry in Yam Pro in CCF as well. And of course, as mentioned earlier, I am a coach. Yes, I am a certified life coach from the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs, which is originally located in Texas, Dallas, USA. All right. And which is, by the way, a bona fide institute for mental wellness in USA. So I would like to first acknowledge, ayan, Coach Dean, thank you for watching. Lady Jen De Leon, Coach Rhea, and Master Coach Asmin, thank you for tuning in. All right. And as I continue, I am also an IT guy. Yes, I'm still working in the corporate world as a network professional and an IT consultant with a company that caters managed care sector and is part of Fortune's 2019 World's Most Admired Companies, which maintains a ninth year as number one in its sector. So I'm really privileged to be doing these three things in my life. And this is what how I want my identity to really perceive that I am a husband, a servant, I am a life coach, and I am an IT practitioner, all in one integrated because we're using the platform of life coaching. All right, again, I'm I'm really excited to really share with you that what true love can do to a person. That this true love, sometimes we just utter it like, this is my true love, this is something that I want in my life, this is something that I want to give. But today, let us be a change uh game changers. All right, being a change agent, let's be a change um papalitan natin ng konti in terms of really understanding what it is that we have to understand when we do extra. Game changers. 3 tips to do extra with your loved ones, especially during the digital age. Kasi ngayon, clearly naman, even before, di ba, bago tayo bago mag-pandemic, most of the companies is doing work from home. Pero hindi lang ganun kadalas. But in this moment, in this space, right now, wala tayong magawa. But as we continue, nag 1 year na tayo ngayon na nakapag-work from home. As 1 year na po ang declaration din ng COVID nung time ng lockdown. Alright? If I remember it right, it's around March 15 that week specific. And there are a lot of things that we do. And minsan sinasabi natin, we are telling to ourselves that it's you can't give too much of love to a person kasi sasamantalahin ka, or you can't give less kundi naman magloloko yan, maghanap ng iba. But these things, when we say extra, we will define the things that we can give in terms of having that true love in our space. So nonetheless, let's continue. I'm really excited for this. But first, let me ask you, how many of us have felt that we are living incompletely because we never we never felt complete? All right. So at this moment, kung ikaw yung tao na yon, so meron lang siyang konting glitch sa kanyang composition um ng sentence, but what I would like you really to share is how many of us is living that incomplete life because we thought and we never really understand how to give a complete love. So sino dito yung nakakaramdam mo na parang meron pa ring void up to this page, up to this space, up to this time because I'm not really loving completely. So let me share to you the first one. True love, this is a tip number one. True love is extra costly. All right? Let me elaborate that. I know right now you're thinking that extra costly kasi kumakain kami sa fine dining restaurant, or I might be doing a lot of shopping with this person, or doing extra budgeting for this person. Maybe this person tingin mo hindi siya pang turo-turo, hindi siya pang Jollibee, but you really put that person on the space that siya ay nandoon sa magagandang places lang pwede. But really, to have a deeper connection in the first step, true love is extra costly because true love at this moment is something that we have to really pay in terms of support, in terms of our valuable time, in terms because we have a value, we value them, we give them intentionally our time, our money, our strength, and even some things that we ought to be doing. But that is because we want to have that kind of relationship towards the person. And ito yung pinaka nagre-resonate in terms of that. Sabi ni Charles Spurgeon, "Ah, Lord Jesus, I never knew your love till I understood the meaning of your death." Not, this is really profound for me because kung titignan nyo, sabi ni Charles Spurgeon, he started with, he never knew your love until he understand your death. The meaning of death. Kasi most of us know that 'di ba, by biblical or by verse, God really laid down his life for us. Pero do we really understand the meaning of giving our life to others? How do you want to share that kind of experience? How many of us are really intentional in doing this? Kasi most of us, 'di ba, pag sinasabi natin I'm willing, lalo na sa mga nagpapakasal, sa mga nagbibigay ng buhay to someone, I'm willing to spend my whole life loving you or really sticking to the relationship. Pero kung titignan nyo, life, you're giving your life, and you are also understanding the meaning of death. Kung titingnan nyo, life and death, dulo-dulo siya eh. Kumbaga, this is life and this is death. This is my life as I start living, and this is my death when I start really, wala ka na talaga sa mundo. Kumbaga, makikita mo, dulo-dulo yan, and that understanding that this is how costly that life of, like, we really do our extra in sharing our love, our true love to others, because we understand the meaning of life and we understand the meaning of death. And that two pathways, two starting point and end points, is something that we give to a specific person because we value them, we love them. And ito yung mga first tip na, for me, I could really say that it is something that it's really costly. Kasi once you give your time, you can never really give it back. When you spend your money, alam mo, lagi naman natin sinasabi, when you spend your money, ang pera kinikita. Pero yung oras na binigay, oras na nilaan, everything that you are giving to that person right now is something that is extra. Kasi minsan, and alam natin that we have to be honest, we are really busy, or meron tayong mga ginagawa sa ating buhay ngayon, that we tend to forget what really it meant for us to understand the death of Jesus Christ in the cross. All right? And that leads me to this, a special reminder that no one is too poor to give and too rich to receive. All right? How many of us really right now na parang kapag iniisip natin, or kapag may mga events or everything that is happening in our space right now, we are extra looking at to the poor person, that sila talaga yung may kailangan. Sila talaga yung may kailangan ng support. Sila talaga yung may kailangan ng time, ng effort, because they are the poor ones. But how is it for us to really see that we can also give to the rich people? Ano ba yung type of support na pwede nating ibigay sa rich people? What are the things that you ought to be sharing, to be doing in terms of giving? Kasi minsan ang inisip lang natin, parang, ito lang, two things. Kapag tinanong ka ng isang tao, pwede ba magtanong sa'yo? Lagi nating sinasabi, even jokingly, you can ask anything, just don't ask me about math, or don't ask me about money, because it is the two things that I am not really good at. So how many of us is connecting with that? Again, wag po kayong mahiya. This is a safe space, safe digital space for us. That's why we're creating this Brewing Live. And you can just share, or you can just message me if this resonate or connecting with you. All right? In this moment, this is something that I am really want to expound in terms of that. Kasi minsan, alam ko we have a different visibility or perspective of what poor is and what rich is. Pero being that person who has, you think, almost everything, at that point, ano pa talaga yung kailangan ng tao? What does the person really needs? Kasi mostly, di ba, yung stories na narinig natin, this person needs time, needs love eh. Usually eh, yung mga sinasabi even to the stories na kahit gaano kalaki yung bahay mo, kahit gaano kasasarap yung pagkain mo, kung nakatira ka mag-isa, kung kumakain ka mag-isa, at wala kang kasama, minsan it is best to bless them with our time, to us to be really intentional. Kasi even that rich people, o kahit ano man, kung ang yaman niya ay pamilya, ang yaman niya ay kanyang negosyo, ang yaman niya ay kanyang career at this moment in time, there's never have that kind of moment na hindi nila kakailanganin ng something that one would give to them. All right? So that leads me to my second point. True love is the extra giving. All right? Kanina we pointed out that there's ano eh yung baga yung poor and rich. And now this true love in terms of extra giving, it is somewhat really important for us to understand, lalo na as we practice, lalo na as you ask for help. Kasi as a life coach, that is our goal really, to break the stigma about asking for mental health, in terms of mental wellness, and even in the sense of mental challenges, because it's about us giving, because we know what true love is. Alam nyo what we have experienced here in our tribe, being a certified life coach, batch 3 na po ako. And ngayon, I think we're going to batch 49, or batch 50 in that case. What I am testifying right now is that si Master Coach A and even the Institute are never stopping giving extra in those times that really need equipping. Kasi even me, yan, dito sa public speaking na ginagawa namin ngayon, even the services in Brewing Live that we are doing right now, alam nyo po, this is a byproduct of a tribe effect or helping each other because hindi naman ako actually hindi ko naman siya gagawin kasi this is really an stretching on my end to really share this upfront na parang I'm just presenting, talking to the screen, and now really our heart is to really connect, not just by presenting words. So this is not by far about the motivation that we want to share with you. It's about the empowerment and again the transformation. If that result to you being motivated to move, for you to be able to proceed with your life and to do something, to change something in your life, then we are pleased that we are doing our task, our job, our role, our service as a service provider, as a life coach. Yun po yung talagang heart namin. We are, again, the giving that we give, hindi po kami nagpe-prescribe. We never really counsel. We never do extra stuff, but we join or we journey with a person from point A to point B. And because we are a believer of God's really hand in those person, that God will avail and give them the privilege to see and to have the transformation in their life. Bakit ko po yun nasasabi? Because I'm a product of that. And I know that that kind of product that I have experienced is coming from the overflow of true love. Oo. And kung ikaw interested ka rin to become a certified life coach, all you have to do is connect with us. Again, all you have to do is connect. Ayan, naka-call na call and SMS 0917-586-1661. Si Coach Rizel po yung sasagot dyan. Coach Rizel is also a certified life coach and at, at that given moment. And she is so joyful to receive your call. Kasi I believe we have we will have our certification, if I'm not mistaken, it will be on March 20 and 27. So again, just to validate and just to clarify, reach out to Coach Rizel. All right, and as I continue, this is what Randy Alcorn have mentioned. A disciple, a follower does not ask, how much can I keep? But how much more can I give? Whenever we start to get comfortable with our level of giving, it's time to raise it again. Alam ko right now, my fellow change agents who's watching, or maybe you are thinking of becoming a life coach, iniisip mo parang ikaw yung ito ikaw yung meron kang generous heart na talagang for the longest time you are really a cheerful giver. If someone asks for a support, if someone asks for this, if someone asks for this, you are this person who's really giving it, like really having that joyful heart in giving it. But don't you know that there is always a level of comfort in giving? Kumbaga, ang inaisip ko dito as of the moment, kung ang binibigay sa'yo ng magulang mo nung grade 2 ka is 5 pesos, tapos nung high school ka, 5 pesos pa rin, at nung college ka, 5 pesos pa rin, do you think that this is something na pwede ba namang erase ng konti? Because the level of support or yung time na yon is first yung nag-increase yung pamasahe, nag-increase yung pangangailangan mo sa projects and all that stuff. But again, it is something that is abiding because we understand true love. Alam mo yon, we're not just giving extra because that person that we are responsible for that person. Everyone can be responsible to that person. But the thing is how we are being accountable to the life of others that we serve. Minsan, because we are really learning a lot, we are doing a lot, lalo na kami being the part of the core member of Master Coach A, we are really gaining a lot. Not just weight, of course, but learnings that we really, parang ano siya eh, kumbaga, it's overflowing. It's only for you to decide whether you want to share it, to spit it out, or to really cultivate it. Yung three things na yun na picture is how usually a person can respond when he or she understand a learning. Kaya napakaganda when you ask yourself, how much more can I really give in this sense of pandemic, in this sense of moment in time? How really much more can I give to myself? So that when I overflow, how much can I give more to others? Because most of the time we are comfortable giving those help externally, and we forgot that us also, o tayo rin, minsan kailangan o madalas mas kailangan natin yung tulong na binibigay natin, but because we choose to serve, but because we choose to love, it is something that we want to raise again and again. Kaya nga lagi sinasabi ni Master Coach A, servants of the Lord rise up. So laging yun. Yun nang yun tayo. So I would like to remind everyone, and I really would like to thank Randy Alcord for reminding us that the true disciple po is followers of Jesus, of God, of our Creator. It's about how much we can give, not on the focus on how much can we give. All right? That goes for our third point, third tip na natin for today, that true love does extra express or do extra expressive in terms of really connecting intentionality. Kasi napaka-importante po at this moment in time that we know na bakit ba tayo lumalabas in the digital space. I remember when I do join the public speaking, there are only three people that I have in mind. Three types of people. Pero lahat yon single. First is that person who is wanting to express themselves because they they don't have experience in doing and having a relationship, mga no boyfriend, no girlfriend since birth. Meron naman second, sila yung in and out na sa relationship. And yung pangatlo, masyado nang matagal sa relationship pero talagang hindi pa rin nila ma-express na, honey, love, babe, how long do I need to stay in this relationship for you to have that kind of expression, maybe to tell me if you want to marry me or not? So it is something that true love emphasize the beauty of expressing. Naalala ko dito si Coach Trisha, ayan, si Coach VJ Trisha, as she is one of the person that resonate with me when I heard the word expression. Kasi, and secondly, si Coach Orville, because those two people na nakasama ko in the tribe is that they are really the one who is really, hindi sila sanay mag-express. Lalo na si Coach Orville, medyo sobrang tahimik niya before, and now I've seen how that shy person turn into a shining person who's really catering services now, and even Coach Trisha joining that master builder apprenticeship, and she is now building, they are both of them actually is building a tribe now. So I'm really really proud of this person, this specific thing. I remember them. All right, and let me share this. I have held many things in my hand, sabi ni Martin Luther. This is really a powerful reminder. I have held many things in my hand and I have lost them all. But whatever I have placed in God's hand, that I still possess. So how many of us think that there are a lot of things in our life na pakiramdam mo have swept away, or minsan inisip natin na even yung relationship, yung alam mong meron kang naka-relationship or being partner with that person na um, inisip mo nung time na yon na siya na, or you are wishing for that person na napakaganda naman ito, that person, or napakagwapo naman ito, sana siya na, but definitely you lost them in the process. And how many of us really have that kind of relationship now in our hands na napatagal lang because we surrender it to God? Na alam mo yon na parang in this moment in time, we are really really focusing on the things that we want to hold dear in our hand, that we forgot that who really these things belongs to, the stewardship that this belongs to. And I really, etong share ko na picture na to, it shows Martin Luther's face kasi iniisip ko, how does this person looks like for him to really have this kind of beautiful thought and experience na alam mo yon na it's somewhat is part of God's miracle to bless things that he want but he surrender and up to this time he possess. Just sharing to you a short story nung time na ano yan eh. Siguro yung time that I am in that relationship. Yung alam mo yung ano, yung you are pursuing to marry someone. That's before my wife, of course. Tapos you understand na alam mo yung kahit alam mo kahit saan mo talaga tingnan, hindi talaga magwo-work, but you are pursuing it because you spent a years of relationship with someone na parang ikaw mismo nanghihinayang ka na sayang naman to, baka naman pwedeng mag-work on pag kinasal. But really praise God because I really surrendered that moment with him, and then I realized na kahit gaano ka painful yung part na yun ng buhay ko, how hard it is to really move on nung time na yun. Kasi even that ano person is responding pero alam mo talaga na hindi yun yung life na gugustuhin mo at the end because you know how victorious God is in your life. Tapos you are in that kind of crippling relationship and that you know that God is waiting to give you something better. Kaya I'm really connecting. Thumbs up to you, Martin Luther, for sharing this. And maraming maraming salamat kasi this is something a great reminder to us because maybe you are that person who has a plenty of things in their hands right now. All right? And that at this moment, you're so busy like carrying them around na kahit minsan ang bigat-bigat na, then you feel like this is something that is worth keeping. But what if God will offer you the biggest card in your life kung saan mo siya pwedeng ilagay. But the thing is, you must only do two things. To be humble enough to handle humility or this humbleness. Or the second one is to be obedient of what God wants you to entrust in you more. Kasi ako, I believe in the process and being a life coach, being a change agent that we are called to be, there is a specific load or activity or people or group that God is entrusting us. So, this is what a great reminder that I would like to share, not only for myself, but everyone who's watching. Surrender to God. Let us test Martin Luther's ex, kind of identification and expression in terms of what does it feels like and what does it cost him. All right? And again, maraming maraming salamat. Again, just to share with you, three things. True love is really costly. True love is really somewhat about extra giving, and true love is about extra expression. And I know that your life right now, or maybe you know someone who is in need of this kind of extra in their life. Maybe, alam mo yon, hindi nila ma-express yung sarili nila, or there is something that they cost them a lot to react, to respond in a certain situation. Why don't you give them that extra love, that kind of true love that they deserve for them to journey in their life? Again, I invite you in my group that I have created. As mentioned, dating perfectly, even if you're not perfect. If you are that person who's really longing or thinking how to date, where to date, how to pray for someone, what are the things that I can do, ano ba yung mga love languages that I can connect to that person. This is the group that I am encouraging you to join with. And of course, if you want to reach out with me, I'm of course this life coach Ed Ramos. You can search that in FB. All right. Ano naman siya, it's easy to search, and I have like 215 person who's really interacting with me during this time. And if you are that person who really would like to also connect with me, all you have to do is reach me out to that. And again, maraming maraming salamat for joining me. And I hope that this giving extra, this true love is something that we want to share, not only to ourselves, not only to our family, not only with our friends, but also in our timeline, in our loved ones, wherever they will be, o kung nasaan man silang dupalop ng lugar na nanonood, you think that they deserve extra. And if you think that you can be a blessing by giving them your extra because you understand what true love is, Please don't hesitate to do so. This is somewhat our heart while we are doing the service. All right. So again, maraming salamat. And as I invite you, all right, let me furthermore, in behalf of Decaf Coffee Republic and Coach A Coaching Club, we want to thank you all for really being part of our journey. You can watch the replay of all the episodes again from season 1 and to season 6 inside FB page of Decaf Coffee Republic and Life Coach Philippines. You can also check Coach A I Connect YouTube channel, all right, for the HD video copy of this episode. Remember to subscribe to the channel so that you can get alerts as well. Again, as mentioned, when a new video comes or becomes available. Tomorrow, I'm really excited. Coach Saivel, one of our coaches in Baguio, dun sa bandang doon, and her episode is about authors in digital space. So yan, again our speaker life coach for tomorrow is Coach Saibel. So Coach Saibel, if you're watching this, please do invite your friends as well to join us again tomorrow. So be sure to join us back at 12 noon as we continue the feel of the digital pulse and feel the really the void, so you can be there. You can be there to thrive. Again, maraming salamat po for your time, for giving us the extra time, that could give you the extra cost to have that kind of extra expression in your space right now. I hope we have blessed your space, and as we continue, please tune in, and again, let us spread love kahit alam mo yung itong digital space natin medyo toxic na siya because lumalaki yung COVID natin ngayon, and as we pray and as we continue to believe that God's hand is in its place of cure and healing in our land, let's surrender it to him. Again, let's spread love by doing this. Love bomb boom, love bomb boom, love bomb boom. See you again tomorrow at the same time, same space. Bye for now.